Dulamana Benuhi Dulamangela, Sijarita Sijar, Sedulamangela, Suralakajima, Sedulamana Wirga, Dulamana Benuhi Dulamangela, Dulamana Benuhi Dulamangela, Wantermanina, Sedulamangela, Suralakajima, Sedulamana Wirga, Dulamana Benuhi Dulamangela.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Ben and I have just arrived down at our favourite haunt down in the Black Valley in County Kerry. Mixed batch with the weather, 1 minute sunshine, 1 minute squally rain, but there's a nice breeze and it'll keep the little midges away, which are out in force. Anytime the wind calms down, you can start feeding them. But luckily we've got plenty of jungle spray, as you can see, my new hairstyle, courtesy of Jungle Formula. I've also got nets if they get really bad. So we're going to get things tidied up around camp. We're in the Tigris rock fortress, which looks like as if a bomb has hit it at the minute. There's full of stuff inside, blah blah blah. Loads of gear, and still space for the Outbacker stove and a couple of chairs and plenty of beer and wine and whiskey. The usual, you know, the absolute prerequisites of a successful wild camp in County Kerry. But yeah, beautiful wee spot here, and we were thinking of actually going to a site on further down, but we decided not to by virtue of the waterfall, which is extremely noisy, and any commentary or any vlogging or anything would just be really overpowered with the sound of the waterfall. It's not too bad here with the trickle of the waterfall. There's a brave swell on, not too bad, not as bad as down here where it was raw one time, and it was nearly up level with the bank here, and it was touch and go where or not it would have come right in and soaked us in the night. But yeah, we're expecting a wee bit of wind tonight, nothing too drastic, but after we get our tea and get things sorted out, we'll talk to you in the rock fortress later on. Talk to us in a bit. Do it a minute. Do it a minute. Get myself psyched up first. What's your splendid idea?
You know, we have belly buttons, which is just basically a void in your belly.
The belly buttons we hold where your umbilical cord is. Yeah. That one.
So it's just a waste of space. With all the technology that we have these days, right? A USB plug in your belly button.
For what end?
You can plug your phone in, your iPad, your drone, and charge it. And put it in your pocket.
Where's the power come from?
It comes from a pack that's inside you.
You see, Elon Musk he's worried about this transhumanism, where you're half human, half machine. And that is exactly the sort of thing they would do, is have a USB belly button.
Yeah.
That is exactly what they would do.
Maybe you could charge it from your heart.
The electrical impulses on your
Yeah.
heart. You don't know whether it'd be enough to charge an iPhone with it. Or a GoPro. You never know.
That was 20 quid and that charges an iPhone 10 times.
Yeah, and if you had the technology nowadays, we could make it smaller and put it into... You can shove it up your arse.
Or something that you stick on your penis, so every time you pee, it puts charge into your phone. Like hydro charging. What do you think? Like a hydro dam is water flowing through.
Yes.
The charge that makes the charge.
So you would have some sort of wee propeller on the end of your...
So every time you go for a piss, it makes electricity. It says in
Oh, dear. What it's come down to.
This is Dragon's Den shit, this.
This is fucking too many cores. Fucking shit. Yeah, intellectually speaking, yeah, you could be onto something there. You never know. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here
Over the
first.
course of a day, say you
It could charge your USB battery.
Well, yes.
And you would
Sit on
be...
your belly button.
You would be perpetually motioned.
Over the course of a day, you pee out, what, 4 litres of urine?
No idea.
Well, I know, I haven't measured it.
You have measured it?
This is work in progress for this phone charger. Urine propelled phone charger. 4 litres of water gives you 2 kilowatts of electricity.
You can have your own head torch built in as well then. The ideal for wildcamping.
That's really a prototype. There's like just so many opportunities. If you also strap it to your ass, when you fart, be like wind.
Wind farming.
Wind farming, utilising the methane gas that you ejaculate when you fart.
Oh dear God Almighty.
Yes.
Any preconceptions that people had about frozen mist, wildcamping Ireland, and the intellectual conversations you would have around the campfire? All those illusions are shattered tonight. Cheers, Ben.
They are all ideas that will work in the future. If we make it out of this tent alive.
There's not a carbon monoxide detector in it, it's a Ben fart detector. Oh dear God. What else would you be talking about in the middle of the fucking night in Black Forest? Black Forest? Black Valley?
Black Forest.
Sorry, Rob. Yeah. Well, to be fair, Rob talks some shite as well. Like. Yes! Rob, for God's sake, man, get a different camera setup. You see that Patagonia trip in the Andes? It was a waste of scenery, mate. A waste of scenery. Good content, but a waste of scenery. I did enjoy it immensely, I must say. I did enjoy it immensely. Especially the indigenous Indians that you were making bow and arrows with. That was pretty cool.
That they were maybe making for him.
Yes. I haven't heard from them. They're probably cannibals. Oh dear, 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 dear. I have to start taking off here. Roasting so this. That there is actually too hard to touch. Too hot to touch. Excuse me. Shout out George out of work. George and Deborah, big fans of the channel. God knows why. Well, Deborah's a big fan of the channel. She wants to go wild camping with me, but George won't let her. Boo. 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 He knows me too well. To be safe enough, George. How do they watch these videos naked? So they do. Fucking weirdos. They're still recording, is it? Fucking remote. I think it's off now. Yeah, they watch them naked. Bizarre, each to their own. Each to their own, but yeah, you heard it here first. Ben's transhumanism ideas. Not to be scoffed at, because you never know what's round the corner with this fucked up world that we live in. Oh dear. Everything from the fucking hysterics of the alphabet people to the fucking screaming fucking demons, fucking, oh god. As you can probably tell, we've had a couple of drinks. It's my first. And where did I put that bottle of?
My first since my last one.
That bottle of whiskey.
It's Paddy's down there on the
I'm full, break my neck.
head torch on the food altar.
No. Sick. My cocks are down there.
It's beside Paddy.
I think we just push on through the dawn. What time is it now? 2?
Your watch is wrong, it's 4.
What's them? 10 ropes. Did I just walk over them? Let's go. Savour the smell of a freshly opened bottle of whiskey. It's quite nice. It's been a while since I've had Paddy's whiskey. Doesn't have the same a bite as like a single malt Bushmills, only any of the single Scotch malts, single malt Scotches. Oh. I put hairs in your chest like barbed wire.
The torch in here. What?
I think so, yeah. I've never had to use it.
Able to see my way in there.
It's actually quite a nice wee video light there. Very soft on the boat race. Do the filters now. That was a nice wee tune you had on one time. Is it the only track you have on your new phone?
That's the only one. Everything is on the iPad. Because everything's off YouTube Music, but obviously...
Is that any good, that YouTube Music?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I think it's better on Amazon.
What's the a month?
It's $11.99, but that's the YouTube subscription as well, so you don't get the advertisements.
Hell to do with filters now.
They're down there beside you. No, the other side.
Yes, keeping it real, folks. Keeping it real. Keeping it real. Half this isn't going on the video, do you know that? Looks like
I think you were recording.
fucking channel for taking off air.
Since the camera's soaking wet and it's probably not working anymore.
Is there a red light on? If there's a red light on, we're in trouble. If not, we're alright.
There's a red light on in the house I was in last night, but
It means something completely different. Yeah, this transhumanism, artificial intelligence nonsense is basically big pile of shit. But Chat GPT, how left and biased can you get an artificial robot? Unbelievable.
There's systemic contradiction.
They're all full of shit, so they are.
My name symbolized all that was current to the society.
They're all full of shit.
His name symbolized all that was pure. And I was being held in the embrace of a man who was pure. And these inviolable sanctities were
You fancy there in the sky? Not right now, like. Yeah. Good morning, maybe.
Yeah. Has put us in the mess that we find ourselves. Isn't it true? Alas, it is much worse.
Skill.
A person may end up believing in anything.
I haven't done shout-outs for a while. We'll do shout-outs. I'll probably be ours.
like shouting out.
Talking to MK earlier on today, and she is for a great gathering in the Mourne Mountains, and she's going to be one young lady amongst loads of men. If she doesn't pull there, I have no faith in her. Shout out to Martin. Soul Trail.
Puts his arms around you and says, "Welcome home."
Shout out, I can't fucking remember anybody else. Shout out to Niall Outdoors. Our Donegal lad. Gary Outdoors. Gary Outdoors or Gary Ireland Outdoors? I don't know. Gary Outdoors. New subscriber today, Andrew. Good looking channel, boy. I had a quick look at your Finding Snow in Wicklow video. Very, very good. Nice sort of channel, lad. Nice sort of channel. This will be a shock to your system. Ah, dear. Just keep that real, folks. Keep that real. 2:30 in the morning in County Kerry, the Black Valley. Teeming out of the heavens.
munching on the phone.
Light breaks down. With their systemic
This place is
contradictions,
haunted. Well, I say haunted, it's
my name symbolized all that was corrupt to society.
a fairy area.
His name symbolized all that was pure.
Excuse me.
And I was being held in the embrace of a man who was pure.
So why did she say I've had patties? Not bad. It was a Christmas present from somebody. Can't remember who.
Think of what it is when God himself puts his arms around you and says, welcome home.
You'll burn yourself, John. If any of you who watch my channel, which is not very many, it is quite a thing tonight actually that Ben is actually participating. And that's probably because he's 3/4 part pissed. He told me this wasn't recording. It's not. I'm going to get myself collected first for parts of...
You should have just been recording it and then taking bits out of it.
I would love to hear
Like
that
Father
tune again.
Bigley.
That was a great wee tune. You try that again. Like Father who?
Bigley.
Bigley?
Oh, pick lumps of teapot explode in his face. It's just when you went like that, that's when Father Ted, or Dougal says, if I turn the teapot on, no wonder it is. See what happens.
Keeping it real.
And teapot.
He bought a teapot. He had a teapot.
It's when Father Ted and Father Dougal go camping in the caravan
Yes.
and forgot everything, so they don't have a teapot.
Yes.
Father Dougal keeps switching it on. Then he goes, Ted, what happens if I turn the teapot on, let it boil with no water? And he says, you'll end up like Father Bigley, making lumps of teapot out of your face. But it's the way, when you went like that with a cigarette, that's the way Father Ted went like that. He says, yes.
Well, I'll bring you down to reality. If you don't start using coffee out there, it'll explode in your face.
That's what I'm waiting for, because it's steaming all over my
It's steaming.
earlobe.
You want it to run dry, it'll explode. Car shock in the middle of the night.
What happens when light
Yeah, but there's no
breaks
water for
down?
tea and coffee in the morning.
We're beside a fucking river.
When there's
I know, but I don't have to wake up and have coffee on tap.
Yes, well, yep.
My name
There's no...
symbolized all that was corrupt to society.
Yeah.
His name symbolized all that was pure.
Just tell you a sad story.
I was being held in the embrace of a
I don't need a sad story, to be honest.
And these
I have an elderly neighbour.
entities were preserved in those
He is
embraces.
in the latter stage of Alzheimer's, and it's rather unfortunate. He was a great guy. His wife Alice, George, he's called too, funny enough. His wife Alice passed away about 3 years ago. Anytime he sees my car, he comes up and knocks the door and says, have you seen Alice? And I've just been saying this past couple of years, I've said, no, I haven't seen her, George. Have you tried? Blah blah. This is bringing on, and I was wrestling with my conscience, and I just looked. So last week, or no, a couple of months ago, this is every other day he would call to the house. But now I have actually told him, I says, look, George, Alice died 3 years ago. You're not going to find her, but suppose with the Alzheimer's, it was the Groundhog Day, next day, knock on the door, call, have you seen Alice?
Think of what it is when God himself
And
puts his
it got to the
arms around
stage
you
where
and says, welcome
I
home.
was wrestling with my conscience and saying I'll just not even answer the door anymore, but then I decided, you know, it was, the end of the day, it was worth it. Just to see the smile on his face.
I don't get that. Anyway. Was the wife was dead, or?
Every time I told him his wife was dead, he smiled. I do worry about your time. Maybe it was my delivery of the joke. What's everybody else doing wild camps when they're having a chat around the campfire?
They'd probably sleep.
They're probably talking about intellectual things, you know, and novel active pharmaceutical ingredients. Fucking, if you add 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine to API, what will happen?
Probably end up with like Father Bigley.
You'd probably end up like Father Bigley with a customer's API all around your face.
Yeah.
And when you're looking parts of you all around the factory.
His name symbolized all that was pure. And I was being held in the embrace of a man who was pure.
I think that's enough rambling for tonight. See us in the morning. Good night. It's good night from me, and it's good night from...
I'm not going to bed yet.
No, never mind. I'm going to switch this here off.
We're talking enough fucking shite. Jeez, you're gonna get
Fucking... Oh. Battery exhausted.
Good morning, glampers. Slept like wee babies in the middle of the night. As you've probably noticed, the headdress is on. It's calm, humid, we're beside the river, and we're being eaten alive. There is a little bit of a breeze starting to pick up, but not nearly enough to keep them away just yet. But we're going to persevere and try and carry on with breakfast. And if it works out, then here's breakfast. Just got breakfast done and no more there. There was a bit of a breeze come on, and we were able to get breakfast over us without the need of the exotic headwear. Now of course when we're on the coffee the wind dies down and out they come. So I'm going to call it quits here. Hope you enjoyed that, something a bit different. Well, not that different, but yeah, look after yourselves, look after each other. See you on the next one. All the best. Bye bye. That was shite as well.
What happens when life breaks down? When there is systemic contradiction. My name symbolized all that was corrupt to society. His name symbolized all that was pure. And I was being held in the embrace of a man who was pure. And these inviolable sanctities were preserved in those 10 words.
I don't think it's due to pick up the wind any time until about, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Until so that's us in, just getting settled down for the night.
You have to like. Fuck's sake.
Think of what it is when God himself puts his arms around you and says, welcome home. What happens when life breaks down? When there is systemic contradiction. My name symbolized all that was corrupt to society. His name symbolized all that was pure. And I was being held in the embrace of a man who was pure. Think of what it is when God himself puts his arms around you and says, welcome.